currently the meta for Wind Ranger is to get your javelin pretty damn early. Like this. This item right here is what you want if you're playing Wind Ranger. You just need one javelin and it's gonna increase your damage with ulti so much. So people tend to really rush it. Really rush it. You can buy a lot of, you know, like minor items of course, but it's not rare to see people Belisha is going for the Windrunner too. He's playing position 4 this game though. I can show you a game of Windrunner maybe, if Belisha is kind enough here to swap. Always taking my heroes. Want Bristle? Last time I swapped him a Bristle back position 5. So for mid Windrunner, I mean you can play Windrunner on many different positions, should be said. Mid, off lane, pos 4, arguably even support on the safe lane. Kind of weak on that, but I'm gonna show you the mid Windrunner. Well, let's see what we can do with this. Okay, so I'm gonna go for standard int hero starting build on mid lane. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Double mantle, circlets, sphere fire, branch. Yeah, their team is super good actually. Their spells are good. They have good spells on that team. Top level analysis. Okay, so on this mid lane, I'm going to need a healing salve to play aggressive early on. I want bottle, most likely, and then I want javelin. That's pretty much my items.
It's like the same of Wind Ranger?
Let's see. Did I get this right? Block. That looks a little bit too low. That's probably right. It looks good. So if we get this positioning right, all the creeps will run north of the tower, which they all did, which makes blocking easier. That's just a minor thing. Not really important for beginners, but it's very important at a high level, in my opinion, for mid laning. This means that unless the enemy now is doing a god tier block, I will be farming on my tower. And I will get level 2 before he has level 2. Unless he's tiny and fucking denies me. I'm gonna harass this guy as soon as he comes close because he's ridiculously strong. He wants to toss me on the tower. I don't want to get tossed out of the tower, so I'm gonna back. I'm gonna put 1 point early into Windrun just for when he tosses me on the tower. Walk out of the creep aggro range, then attack him.
On my way.
Your damage is so high, dude. What is this?
You catch my point?
I'm going to max E because
I run like the wind.
it's the best for
On it.
harassing. My rune. Is the wonderful thing about Windrunner Wind is that she's a very fast hero who can control the runes very easily. I'm gonna max out Windrunner here. There's a few ways that you can do a skill build. Of course, maxing power shot because it's a damage spell is kind of nice. But I prefer this build personally, because it allows me to play around level 6 a lot, especially if I'm going to have Javelin, which I intend to get super early. I've never seen someone max E. Oh really? It's a very common build actually. But the mentality is that your ulti is going to do the heavy lifting. And by having multiple points E, I also don't care if he tosses me under tower. I will not get attacked by the tower. So I want to kill him, but I can't really straight up just ulti him and he's dead. Okay, he's gonna toss me in. I can guess commit ulti for that now.
I'm way ahead.
Well, sucks they had a TP in as well. But there you see the power of Javelin. Can't ult him. Well, not with the positioning I had, but if he tosses me behind him, suddenly I can ulti him because now I'm behind him, so it's gonna be harder for him to get away, right? He kind of put himself in a bad spot by tossing me in.
Of course.
I would like to do some poke damage to him.
I don't think so.
So I want him to come up so that I can hit him. He has high ground vision. I know that much now.
On it.
He just dewarded something that is high ground and not in his vision. So there's that ward that I knew he had.
Structures are fortified.
Okay, we're just gonna straight up kill this guy. He's dead.
I go.
Welcome to Windrunner with DD Rune and Javelin.
Meet ugly. Ugly. Pain.
Pain meets ugly. Ugly. Pain. I just want one extra point in Shackle.
20 seconds.
I really want a max W. It would be fine to keep Shackle completely level 1 as well. It's a really good value point, so... Ow.
Taste my arrow. Like the wind.
Oh, hello.
Of course.
Ow.
It's not time yet.
No, Tiny as well. Wow, that's a lot of hate. Enigma out of nowhere. Maybe someone will come here.
Incoming. My feet fly. On my way.
Ooh, the stun.
Peace out.
Okay.
I gust on me. Oh! Reap the world. Like the wind. On it.
Now, I come to the choice here what I want as my next item.
Here, have an
I think
arrow.
I'm just gonna do the Rush BKB, which is what's become pretty standard with this build as well. Oh,
Already moving. Here it goes.
Tiny's coming top.
I go.
Your hopes
okay, easy kill.
On my way. Already moving.
So this is sort of fun thing you can do with Windrunner that is really annoying to do, and I haven't done much overall, but it can be worth. Is to disassemble spam. I just want to push out mid, but they have so many heroes here. What the hell? They're really defending it.
I go.
I want to take away that mid tower because it's controlling the map.
Focus.
No, I can't disassemble it because I got fucking black hole out of nowhere. Well, this is what I mean when I'm saying they're playing so heavily around mid. That kind of shows it. They're completely ignoring Alchemist though. This is a typical approach that I run into a lot when I have Alchemist on my team. That the enemy pretend the Alchemist... Dude, they have no black hole. You can just kill him. What? That was some tight gameplay right there. You could kill them before they TP. Then he goes in after a TP. Why disassemble? Because I wanted to keep this as a javelin so that I can make BKB. Or rather, I wanted to keep it as an ogre club so I can make a BKB out of it.
Another arrow in my quiver.
However, I was unable to do that now because the... or Mythal Hammer. Fuck. I wasn't able to do that because I got black holed right at the point when I needed to disassemble it. And you can't disassemble if you're stunned, so... I was unable to do... that little trick, which is to
Arrows.
make a BKB while also having the benefit of having a Maelstrom until then. It's fine though. I mean, Maelstrom is not a bad item to have. It's just that the other way is... It's more efficient, gets you the BKB earlier. We should do stuff now. They don't
Got
have
my wind up. Like
black
the
hole.
wind.
I want this mid tower going. I mean, they're letting Alchemist free farm, so this feels like the game should be very, very straightforward.
On it. My
Go top.
The prize is
Someone
mine.
TP my arrow.
Of course.
Your top tower
Like
is
the
under
wind.
attack.
Everybody team.
Attack.
The next one.
Not yet. Yeah.
No.
Way ahead.
We got him, basically.
I run like the wind. Like the wind. Yes. On my way.
Oh my goodness.
Tower is under attack.
That guy hurt. What? That caught me? That was some fucking on the edge black hole, dude.
No expiration date on this.
I guess we're playing ultra greedy here, so we don't need to achieve a lot early on. We have like 2 Hand of Midases and an
I
Alchemist, so
trust my feet fly.
should expect to be losing at this point. Losing the fight status.
I'll never bow.
That guy is
The
strong
arrow
as fuck.
flies. I
Middle tower is under attack.
on it. Easy breezy. My feet fly. Incoming.
Your top tower is under attack.
Already moving. Shackle. Of course, I run like the wind.
Your top tower is under attack.
Regeneration. Reach the whirlwind.
Your top tower is
As the
under
arrow
attack.
flies. Like the wind. Of course.
So normally I would go Aghanims now,
I run
but
like the
since
wind.
we have Alchemist, we're not gonna build Aghanims. 'Cause I'm
Already
expecting
moving.
to get one. Thinking what I need though.
Attack! Not yet.
I mean, MKB is probably my build. Just ridiculous amount of damage, so I can insta-kill stuff. It's probably what I like the most. Could go Orchid, but they have a lot of BKB heroes, and they will have more BKB heroes as the game progresses. So I don't like it so
On my
much,
way.
relying on the silence. Okay, got my MKB.
On it.
So now my
Dire
damage is
structures
absolutely
are
absurd.
fortified.
I'm going to TP bottom,
As the arrow
because I
flies.
feel like they're gonna split up and show, I don't know, Enigma or
Vanish.
Tiny, someone down here.
I
Tiny
run
is
like
actually
the
going
wind.
mid, so fuck it, I'll go for that. A ulti
The
for Tiny.
enemy's top tower
ulting mid.
has
Of
fallen.
course.
It's probably going down.
Oh, he's going bottom. He's going here.
Your middle tower is under attack.
This Link has a good item in this game or too many defensive items? It is good. It's actually not too many defensive items because I have Maelstrom and MKB, which is a very aggressive combination of items. 2 items that only give you damage and no stats at all to help you defensively. So it's definitely not too defensive. Question is if that's the next item or not though. It's quite likely to be. It's not bad against the Necro and Ogre and Enigma.
Go behind you.
The enemy's
My
bottom
feet
tower
fly.
has fallen.
I'm way ahead. Here it goes.
I really don't want to get caught by the Enigma.
Under attack.
Yeah, I need to stop.
Got him.
Wild wind.
Power shot was on point.
You had it coming. I'm way ahead.
Fallen to the radiant.
My
Already
damage
moving.
is ridiculously high. They're smoked.
Regeneration.
Or they were smoked, right? This is really not a good fight.
As the arrow flies.
And I have next one. Still afraid of black hole.
Almost.
My feet fly.
The fight could maybe happen though.
On my way.
Wow.
I'm not ready. Look, he's back.
Wow.
Incoming.
Alright, I'm fucking you up.
It's on time again. I run like the wind. One more kiss. Just on there I go.
This is Enigma. He's landing some good black holes.
Already moving.
Then again, level 25 Enigma player. He knows what he's doing. Alchemist could seriously have bought back and have that be worth it, I think.
The
As the arrow flies,
I'm gonna TP over here and get my
I
Aghanim's.
gust onward.
Fuck it. Let's get the Basher. Let's go. Let's be the Black Hole Canceller.
On it. My feet fly.
I blink back.
Focus.
thing over there.
As the arrow flies. Not yet.
Okay, he's dead.
Of course. Like the
Echo
wind.
died.
Necro just fucking executed. That's one of the beautiful things that Windrunner brings that pretty much is... It's almost unique to Windrunner, is the incredible amount of burst damage.
On it.
I'm not gonna say it's entirely unique to her, but
Are fortified.
being able to focus fire and bring down one farmed hero like that,
Hook from Black Hole.
few heroes are capable of that.
I gust
Your
onward.
bottom tower is
I'm
under
gonna
attack.
try the damage reduction.
Don't have my ulti now.
Already
I'm
moving.
gonna try the damage
I
reduction for
run
this
like
game.
the wind.
I normally don't, but
The enemy's top tower has
be
fallen.
fun.
Running up.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
My feet fly.
Wait, no,
Incoming.
don't care really.
Like the wind.
Do it.
Yep, you're dead.
The enemy's top barracks has fallen.
I run like the wind. On my way.
I wasn't able to bash him.
I go.
Jesus.
On it.
Yeah, don't take too much into account to the fact that I took the 20% fire, focus fire damage reduction. I'm just testing it. I mean, I know that the CDR is amazing. There's not any doubt that it's amazing. But I haven't in recent times played with
I
the
run
damage
like the
reduction.
wind.
And when you have this much damage to begin with,
As
maybe
the arrow flies.
it can be good.
On it. I
Also,
run
I
like
think
the wind.
I kind of want to go A on disc. Memes.
I'm way ahead.
What are you buying?
Like the wind. I gust onward. Bullseye.
Ulti runs and double
My
Wow. Oh wow.
incoming. Already moving. Of course. I run like the wind. Arrows. Still alive, like the wind.
I gotta say, that guy plays
Even
a
use Black Hole.
I go.
pretty on point Enigma.
Yeah.
I run like the wind.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
I'm way ahead.
Fallen.
Like the wind. On my way.
Okay. Plays a good Enigma, by the way. Kappa.
Not yet.
Proceeds to do the most beautiful initiation.
Victory!
Why is Basher on ranged heroes good now? It's not good now. It's a situational adaptation to this game. We're playing against an Enigma with BKB Black Hole and no spell to stop it outside of Clockwork Hookshot. And if we don't have a way to stop it, then we could solve it by buying Basher on Windrunner, who has Focus Fire, which means I attack super fast, so even though it's just a 10% chance for me to bash, I do 10 attacks pretty fucking fast in a Focus Fire. So it's an itemization to stop him from blackballing.